If there was one thing I could say about relating to children, I would say listening. Listening a lot more. And listening isn't just something we do with our ears, it's something that we do with our heart, with our gut. In other words, listening to the emotion that they bring us. And God, that makes a difference. And I remember encouraging a mum to not just push and demand, but to begin by listening. And her little girl, who was 5 years old, was refusing to get dressed for school. And at the moment of having to leave the house, she would burst into tears. So she decided to reverse what she was doing and to sit in the front stoop with her daughter for the first time, eye to eye, and say, "It doesn't sound like you want to go to school. Tell me what that's about." And she opened up that channel. And fortunately, the little girl felt the invitation and poured it all out. And she had a big, big cry. She'd been waiting to do this all along. And it short-circuited the conflict that they'd been in for weeks. And she spoke of something that happened with a teacher that was scary, and I can't remember the detail. But the moment that she finished her story and crying about it, it was gone. And then she said, "Right, Mum, let's go." And she ran off down the stairs, off to the car to go to school. She'd been waiting, and she was going to dig her heels in, as so many of us do, up until that moment in time when we finally feel heard. And that's a human thing. We'll keep on looking until somebody will hear us. We are connection seekers. So it's not so much only what we say, but how we listen. That's why listening is so important. And how we respond to one another in a way that's really, if I respond to you, about you, not just about what I can get from you or my thoughts about you, if you know what I mean. That transmits empathy. Empathy is contagious. Empathy is a virus. And it has an effect on the human brain. It has effect on human biochemistry, brain chemistry. It has an effect on the human gut, on the biome that is in the human gut. So we really change each other in the most physical way, not just psychologically, through the exchange of empathic connection. And then that gets passed on. You'll never know the extent of your ripples.